Hey everybody, welcome to this Church Fuel series on how to get your congregation to invite. I'm Ashley, I'm the Director of Member Resources here at Church Fuel, and I'll be sharing my top idea from what we've seen work for hundreds of churches that are a part of Church Fuel. So if you'd like our team to send you all of the materials from this series, all you have to do is just text the word invite to 816-844-3306. All right. So let's jump into my favorite idea to get your congregation to invite, and it's this. Use social media and make it conversational. So I know that sounds like two things, but it's really one, and I'm going to break it down. So here's what I would ask yourself. Where do not only the people who are part of my church spend most of their time, but also where do the people that those people will be inviting spend most of their time? I can guarantee you this. Second to maybe home and work, the next top answer would be social media. Can you believe that? A platform is going to be the next place where people spend their time. A recent study showed that in 2024, there are 4.76 billion people using social media. And get this, of those people, the average user spends about 2.5 hours a day on social media. That sounds like a whole lot, especially if you work an 8-hour day and you're a parent and you're a church leader. But what that does tell us, it tells us a whole lot about a prime opportunity that we have as church leaders to utilize this platform and to make an impact. So bottom line, that's where the people in our churches are spending their time. And that's where our people are having primary conversations outside of home and work. So if we want them to get excited about inviting, we should give them ways to invite others to church on the platform where they spend most of their time and the platform where they're having most of their conversations, because I guarantee you that's where they feel most comfortable at. Now, here's what we know about invitations, right? An invitation is most effective and an invitation is easiest when it's personal, when it's part of a conversation. So maybe if I could provide you an example, think about it this way. If a friend wanted to invite you to join them for a movie, they wanted to invite you to go see that movie with them, they wouldn't say something like, "Please join me for the 7 p.m. movie on Thursday night. I'm so excited and I hope to see you there." That's a little out of touch, right? It isn't natural. It's not conversational. It's kind of yelling and doesn't feel like you're actually talking personally to them. It's like an announcement. But if a friend wanted to invite you, instead, they would simply ask you in conversation, "Hey, do you want to see the 7 p.m. movie with me on Thursday night?" And probably you'd be more likely to go. So here's the quick tip to getting your congregation excited about inviting others. First thing, super simple, use social media. Use it as a tool to engage your congregation in invitation. Create posts for your outreach events or even your weekend services, and encourage your congregation to simply just go to those posts, like, share, comment, and engage. So a practical way that we actually tell people to do this is by pinning a particular post that you want people to engage on and take 5 minutes in your service time just to ask your church to pull out their phones and go like, share, and comment on that post. Right then, super easy. You can even make this part of the natural rhythm of your church monthly, but get your congregation engaging in social media and use social media. It's a great tool and it's where they're at. The second part of that is to make your social media a place where your congregation can have conversations. So rather than making your Instagram or your Facebook page a glorified bulletin board, which is so easy to do, create content there that actually provides hope and it adds value to your people. And these can simply be like scripture verses or quotes from your messages, or even something as simple as like, here's practical tips on how to get through a Monday. And go a step further, create captions to those posts that encourage conversations. So open-ended questions, or ask them to tag a friend that they're thinking of when they read this post. And bonus points if you make sure to always foster those comments and tags and responses to keep the conversation going, you're doing a great job. Because I promise you this, as you continue to do this, invitation on your social media will be a natural overflow for your people. Now, I know this sounds a lot easier said than done. So, good news, we do have a resource that can help you with this. We provide it every month for our customers. It's our social media guide. It's literally one of our most downloaded and requested resources from all of our customers. And here's why: it has posts and examples that you can do weekly, additional unique types of posts for that month. So if it's October and you're doing a fall fest, it's going to give you an example of that. It does have caption examples on how you can engage your people in conversation. So it is a huge value. So if you'd like the upcoming social media guide and all the ideas in this series, just text the word invite to 816-844-3306. All right, thank you guys so much for listening. Let's keep working to make heaven crowded. God bless.